You know that feeling when you start a new diet and suddenly you're sentenced to a life of bland, boring food? Yeah, we've all been there. Well, today, we're totally flipping that script. We are diving into a high-protein, low-carb menu that's so packed with flavor, you'll honestly question if it's even diet food.
I mean, it's such a common story, isn't it? You decide to eat healthy, and then bam, your menu shrinks down to the same old rotation of steamed chicken and broccoli. But does it really have to be that way? Is being bored with your food just part of the deal for a healthy lifestyle? Let's dig in and find out.
Okay, so here's our game plan. First, we're going to unpack that whole healthy eating dilemma. Then, we're taking a little trip around the world for some flavor inspiration. After that, we'll see how classic comfort foods can get a makeover. And for all you spice lovers, we're definitely going to turn up the heat. And finally, we'll wrap it all up with one key takeaway that might just change how you look at dieting for good.
All right, first things first. We're tackling the big problem head on. You know, that feeling of being stuck in a food rut where trying to be healthy somehow leads to this endless cycle of the same boring meals.
And that's really the heart of it, right? What we're looking at here isn't just a list of recipes. Think of it more like a playbook for breaking out of that food rut. It's a roadmap to making healthy eating feel like an adventure instead of a chore.
So where do we even begin to build a more exciting menu? Well, our first stop is a global flavor tour. This is where we get to see how cuisines from all over the world can inject some serious excitement into a high-protein, low-carb diet.
Okay, first step, we're jetting off to the Caribbean for some jammed-down jerk chicken thighs. Oh man, just think about that incredible blend of allspice and Scotch bonnet peppers, that smoky, spicy flavor that just explodes in your mouth. And all of that comes in at just 690 calories? I mean, come on, that is a world away from plain old grilled chicken.
Next, let's head over to Mexico for a mission-style chicken burrito. Now this is a beast of a meal. We're talking packed with all the good stuff. Grilled chicken, beans, rice, salsa, the works. It clocks in at 950 calories, which just goes to show you do not have to sacrifice feeling full and satisfied to eat well.
And for our last stop on this little world tour, we land in Italy with a classic beef bolognese with rigatoni. It's rich, it's savory, and it's the perfect example of comfort food, which, hey, sets us up perfectly for what's coming next.
Okay, let's talk comfort food. You know, those dishes we all crave, the ones that just feel like a warm hug. Well, this next part is all about how you can still enjoy those absolute favorites, just reimagined to fit the way you want to eat.
And this slide is awesome because it lays these comfort food classics right out side by side. You've got your barbecue chicken with mac and cheese, a super rich spinach fettuccine, Alfredo, and that killer bolognese we just mentioned. And get this, the BBQ chicken has a 4.8-star rating from over 500 people. That's a whole lot of happy, healthy eaters right there.
Now, I just want you to focus on this number for a second, 1,000. It kind of jumps out at you on that chart, doesn't it?
And here's why that number is so important. That's the calorie count for the beef bolognese. It's just a really powerful reminder that low carb doesn't automatically mean low calorie. You still got to be mindful of the whole picture, you know?
All right, now this next part, this is for anyone out there who still thinks healthy eating is just another word for bland. We're about to explore how spice can be your absolute secret weapon in the kitchen.
I mean, just look at this list. You've got the smoky heat of that barbecue chicken, a fiery pink sauce that coats every piece of penne, and the bold pick of a mission-style burrito. This isn't just about, adding a dash of hot sauce at the end. The flavor is literally built right into the DNA of these dishes.
And really, this chart just says it all, doesn't it? A huge majority, 7 out of the 9 dishes we've been looking at, are specifically designed to bring the heat. So if you're someone who loves spicy food, you're not an afterthought here. You're basically the main event.
And what's really cool here is how you can totally dial in both your spice level and your calories. Craving something light but with a kick? That penne with spicy pink sauce has you covered at 650 calories. But what if you just crushed a workout and need to refuel? That 1,000-calorie mission-style beef burrito is your go-to. See, it's all about making the food fit your life, not trying to force your life to fit the food.
So, we've seen flavors from around the world, we've reimagined comfort food, and we've added a whole lot of spice. But what's the big idea here? What's the one thing that ties all of this together? Let's boil it all down to the key takeaway.
So, what is the big takeaway? It all comes down to this idea of sustainable dieting. And what that really means is shifting your mindset.
It's about moving away from thinking, oh, what can't I eat? And instead asking, wow, what amazing food can I eat? It's all about finding those delicious, creative swaps that actually make you excited to eat healthy. Because let's be real, that's the only way you're going to stick with it long term.
Look, if you only remember one thing from all of this, let it be this. Variety is the true key to a sustainable diet. It's not about having some kind of superhuman willpower. It's about having incredible options. When your food is genuinely exciting, staying on track becomes almost effortless.
So I'll leave you with a question to chew on. What's that one flavor you just couldn't live without? Is it that spicy kick from a chili? The salty umami of soy sauce? Maybe the freshness of cilantro? Whatever it is for you, I guarantee there's a delicious, healthy way to make it the star of your very next meal.